Hello guys, welcome to my page. So on today's video we'll be learning on how to make the gown you can see on your screen. And this is my shoulder measurement I just took. I came down by 1 inch for my shoulder slope. I made my armhole curve going down by 8 inches. You can go down by 9 depending on the size you are making for. So for the neck we'll be using 3 inches wideness and 2 inches depth, because this is the back piece and it's not going to have a zipper, so we want the neck to be a bit wider so your head can pass through. And that was my shoulder slope I just drew now. So I went ahead to mark out my horizontal line, the bust line at first, then the waistline, and then my hip line, which is by 23 24 depending on the height of the client you're making for. And then I went down to mark my knee line. I did it around 32 inches, yeah. And then the full length, this is actually a long length gown, so I used 60. That was like the full material length. I used 16 for my length. And then I proceeded to adding my measurement. I started with adding my bustier measurement. I added 1.5 inch allowance to each of the measurements after calculating, because I didn't really want the allowance to be so much. So this was me inputting the measurement and like marking it, and then I drew. I'm very good at using freehand, but if you can't, you can as well make use of your curve ruler. It will help you a lot. So this is it for the back, and then we'll just go ahead to cut it out. Now for the front piece, we could clearly see that it was a cow neck. So I'll be teaching you the easiest way to make a cow neck and managing your fabric. That's if you have limited fabric. So from the chest line, you're just going to make a duplicate of the chest from the chest line above with like a paper or any material piece that is not really of so much value, and then you bring it out after pinning it on the armhole. I pinned the paper to the fabric on the armhole, and then I took it out. You can see how I like brought it out and then traced the armhole and the shoulder and drew a straight line to the middle front. Just watch clearly, I'm sure you understand. Now if you want a deeper cow neckline, this is just an average cow neckline that will not really show your bust, yeah, that's your bust. But if you want a cow neckline that is going to show your bust, maybe because you want to wear a camisole, you can actually take this paper now far. You can actually like bend it further. I don't know how to explain it for you to understand, but just like watch the video to see what I did. Yeah, so I proceeded in cutting it out and tracing the other part same as the back piece. The only difference between the back and the front is just this cow neckline. The other parts are actually the same. So this is the sleeve. We're making a trumpet sleeve, and this is how to cut your trumpet sleeve. You make your armhole at the sleeve, and then you just take your round arm measurement, add the desired allowance, and then go a line down to the tip. So that's just it, and this is the outcome, guys. I was able to make this gown in the night, and that's why the video is like this. So I don't know, what do you think? Do you like what you see? And then the loop at the back, you can see the neckline is not so deep, but if you want yours to be deeper, you can go deeper. Thanks for watching. Bye.